Hello everyone. So, this is gonna be my first video on YouTube where I'm reading A Course in Miracles lessons. So before we get started reading, let me tell you a little bit more about myself. I'm Christy. I've met A Course in Miracles in around 2018, and you know how it can be. If you're familiar to A Course in Miracles, you know how difficult it can be. It was really a difficult read for me. And I was told by the person who introduced me to Course in Miracles that probably it would be better for me that I get started reading A Course in Miracles lessons, and I thought, yeah, probably it's a good idea. And I started reading A Course in Miracles lessons. It was easier for me, because now it's way easier, because I believe that the more you read, the more your perception changes. So the first read for me was difficult, but reading A Course in Miracles lessons, it was way easier for me, So yeah. And I finished reading those 365 lessons, for the whole year. And I was reading a book of Gary Renard, The Disappearance of the Universe. That was my beginning, yeah. But after that, I got started reading A Course in Miracles text. And now, like it was in the past year, it's January 1st, by the way, yeah. So I started reading A Course in Miracles, and there are lessons on my way, yeah, of reading it. So, and for now, I am at the 90 lesson, but I've got this idea. I hope it came from the Holy Spirit that, I'm reading pretty slow, and probably it's ego telling me that, you need to stay a little bit longer on one lesson. And if you have ever found yourself to be in this kind of situation, so you can understand what I'm talking about. So, and yeah. And I've got this idea, as I mentioned before, that probably it would be better for me if I make a video of me reading A Course in Miracles lesson each day, every single day. So today it's gonna be the first lesson I'm about to read. So hopefully it can be useful for you too, because I am making these videos for me, because yeah, to help me, probably to motivate myself reading, yeah, A Course in Miracles lesson. So let's get started reading. Yeah, lesson 1. Nothing I see in this room, on this street, from this window, in this place means anything. Yeah, sounds great, huh? Now look slowly around you and practice applying this idea very specifically to wherever you see. This table does not mean anything. Can you look at your table and say, this table does not mean anything? Okay. This chair does not mean anything. This hand does not mean anything. This food does not mean anything. This pen does not mean anything. Then look further away from your immediate area and apply the idea to a wider range. That door does not mean anything. That body does not mean anything. That lamp does not mean anything. That sign does not mean anything. That shadow does not mean anything. Notice that these statements are not arranged in any order. and make no allowance for differences in the kinds of things to which they are applied. That is the purpose of the exercise. The statement should merely be applied to anything you see. As you practice the idea for the day, use it totally indiscriminately. Do not attempt to apply it to everything you see. For these exercises should not become ritualistic. Okay, only be sure that nothing you see is specifically excluded. All right. One thing is like another as far as the application of the idea is concerned. Each of the first 3 lessons should not be done more than twice a day each, preferably morning and evening. Nor should they be attempted for more than a minute or so, unless that entails a sense of hurry. A comfortable sense of leisure is essential. I guess you should keep something in between, because probably my ego was thinking like, you should have a leisure of reading the Course in Miracles lessons, so you need to have more time to think. But actually, the reason why I'm making these videos is like to motivate myself reading the Course in Miracles lessons every single day, and to remind myself like to think about this lesson during the day. So yeah, you can do the same thing along the day, wherever you are doing. Hopefully it can be useful and helpful for you, and see you tomorrow.